Hey!
That's even a little better.
That's actually very good.
They both sucked ass,
Yeah.
but that's a little better.
That's a success, but we're going to get that on Barstool. We're going to make that into a t-shirt. Budweiser. And it's a guy with a tall can blowing his brains against the wall.
I like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, I did plan to stop not drinking anymore just because I kind of didn't know why I wasn't. I didn't have an answer really anymore.
Yeah.
But I am I've had 2 beers since this is the third.
Mm-hmm.
But I am man, this really does.
Takes the edge off.
Unfortunately, it really does kick ass.
Yeah, it rules.
I think everybody takes a break at some point in their life. I keep asking people. I think I'm gonna drink again. Everyone goes, I think you need to. I think you should maybe rethink that.
Yeah,
no one's given me an in yet.
No, you're the exact opposite. People have reacted like I've died and my relatives are welcoming me to heaven. I see Davin and Connor and Joey in a big crowd and they're like, come on, Dish, we love you now.
Hell, you can come out with us.
Exactly. I can leave my house.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will get a DUI on the way.
No, you'll be fine. You got Uber money now.
That's exactly right.
You tell people you Uber. You let everyone leave. You crawl to your car.
I have an inflatable Indian guy I put in the driver's seat so I can drunk drive from the passenger.
Devin wouldn't let me drive him home last night. He was a little quirked, but what are you gonna do? He lived close. He's only 3 miles down Sunset Boulevard.
It was. It was.
It's only 25 miles away.
It's like a block away. Relax. Okay. There's people listening too that are gonna get on my ass about that.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. This is real life.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately the podcast is real
I
life.
forgot this goes out to the world.
I really would love it if we did this podcast and it went to a different planet somehow that
Wouldn't
we
that be
didn't
great?
live on. Yeah. Like Earth 2 or something.
But yeah, you can't drink that. You're already drunk.
Yeah, that's the thing is this.
I'll be back.
This turns me. You know what it does? I'm a cat. This turns me into a dog. You're already a dog. This would turn you into a wolf. You'd be too crazy.
Dude, that's brilliant.
That's
actually.
really good.
I'm already liking that. What
Look at that.
What a great point I just made because I don't care about anything anymore.
What a perfect lube.
It's almost like it's funny. I took the first couple sips and I turned to Kelly and I go, it's like I just put down a tremendous weight I've been carrying around. Atlas just shrugged.
Did she care at all?
No, she was into it. She was a little too into it. It actually hurt my feelings a little bit. The next day I was like, hey, you were kind of a little too happy that I'm drinking again, so.
3 sips in, you're throwing breakfast at her head.
I mean, we were doing all the quacks. I was like, give me those keys. Give me those fucking keys, bitch. It was pretty good. But her whole family's these drunk Irish, bastards. So
Right.
they're like, this is fantastic.
Yeah.
They're 43 and they'll go to fucking Vegas, for a weekend.
They have an incredible gene in them.
Mm-hmm.
They come with a dialysis center.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I envy the Irish.
They truly, it's amazing. They run off of alcohol, and the sun truly melts their bodies.
Yeah.
away. Yeah.
Yeah. So they go, I gotta fucking stay inside.
I go stay inside and I go to drink. Yeah.
Dude, I love you. I didn't know if we were ever gonna be like hooligans again. Because I'm still in the caves with John, Joey, and
Sure.
running amok through the battlefields at night.
Yeah.
Somehow feeling just as drunk as you guys.
Yeah.
Right.
You're like our stenographer for drunken nights.
Mm-hmm. You're the war photographer.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah. I'm Kristen Dunst in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With her big tits just running down.
Yeah,
Welcome to
big-
DC.
my tits are as big as
Yeah.
hers.
Yeah.
Her bloated body and her.
resting her camera on her giant jugs while she films a guy's head explode outside the Lincoln Memorial.
This kicks ass.
No, it's pretty great. It's honestly pretty great. I'm trying to watch it just to make sure I don't go crazy. I don't want to be like.
You should go crazy.
Well, I don't want to be like.
Don't watch it.
I don't want to be like.
Go for it.
The problem is, if it's 2 weeks from now and I'm drinking 9 beers, then I'm like, shit.
Oh yeah. Well, you won't do that.
I won't do that. This counts as 1, so this is
That's
fine.
why.
I mean, if you did a speed run to being Rust Cole,
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
retired Rust Cole,
I come in week 2 and I have the hair and the mustache and everything.
that'd be a good look for you, actually.
I drink so much beer, my hair became a foot long, and in a ponytail.
I gotta say, and I don't mean this is not. I don't
Sure.
mean this in an insulting way. It's just
Yeah.
the only analogy that came to my head. I feel like a young puppy dog that has been trying to get the old dog to play with it,
Mm-hmm.
and you just turned into this party animal dog out of nowhere.
Yeah. No, it's everybody is very, very happy for me. Across the board, everyone has been. I've literally told. I've told everyone in my life except for you. I told Katie. She was like, she started crying. She's like, I'm so happy for you. You just sucked so hard for like 3 years, and
You were no fun.
You were just in a cave. If you weren't recording, you were in a cave, just trying to not kill yourself every day.
We thought you were masturbating all day.
We were worried about your penis. And now you can rip your penis.
Now, thank God you'll be too drunk to get it out.
Dude, sometimes during the day, I'd be like, has he masturbated 7 times today already? It'd be at 2 p.m.
You know, and then you might be right. But now, yeah, I'm just cracking a cold one at 9 a.m.
I mean, when usually Monday through Friday, I'll try and be sober. And man, around Thursday, I go, what the fuck is there?
Yeah.
I am so fucking bored.
Yeah, truly. That's part of the thing. Is also like there's like nothing. I was literally like going to like I went to this whaling bar. I was in Nantucket. It's a whaling bar from 1830. Where like the Wampanoag Indians would go get drunk. They'd throw them into a whale off of a boat.
Right.
And I'm like, I'm really gonna sit here and not have like a Guinness or something.
Like a beautiful setting, beautiful bar, historical.
I just went to the Whale Museum. I asked them where the Brendan Fraser exhibit was the entire time.
Yeah.
They laughed at me.
It's your birthday.
It's my birthday. I just rented a bike that punched my fucking dick and balls into my ass while I was
Because of
riding
the cobblestone?
the cobblestone streets. Yeah, in Nantucket. So, yeah.
Perfect.
I'm back. What if I release like a Michael Jordan press statement? Just I'm back. Bars across LA are like just boarding up their windows like BLM.
Dude, you know what this kind of feels like? It feels like you know when you find a laptop you haven't used in 3 years and you plug it in to see if it turns on? Like the Apple logo just showed up. I'm like, oh, it still works.
Yeah, I just said hello. Yeah. No, what if I took the first sip and I immediately like the King of Rohan, I immediately all the gray went out of my beard. The light came back into my eyes.
Man, I'm like in awe.
I know. I'm pretty happy. I gotta say, it's gonna be a lot easier to record.
See, and may
I flushed my beta blockers down the toilet like a bitch.
It's gonna be so much easier now.
Oh,
it's gonna be so much easier.
It's a lot
We've
easier.
been playing on legendary mode this whole time.
It's a lot easier, and
Nah.
especially it's even more if you get a head start on the freeway.
Yeah, Devin's gonna see me outside the Chevron, like already.
You know how
fucking
you used to
cracking
pop
one.
the beta blockers like in the car?
Sure.
Same thing. Same thing here.
The officer, these are medicinal.
Officer.
This is for my job.
It's for anxiety. You fucking pig. It's for anxiety.
Yeah, so it does.
You're missing
sure.
the gene for joy. You
Yeah.
got that for some reason I got that gene.
Mm.
So
it could be the abusive dog kennel I was raised in for the first year of my life.
Well, I think
Possibly.
Yeah, I was put in a big shoebox and like shooken by children for the first 6 months
Well,
I
I
was
think I
alive.
It was
like
all those pedigree pies you were being fed.
I think I have like some sort of gland in my brain that absorbed all the alcohol I ever drank, and it's slowly secreting it throughout my system, so I don't need anything. Like sort of like a camel of some kind.
Yeah, and I'm broken just in a different way where I think I truly cannot be happy without
but I think
chemicals in my body.
Yeah, and I think that's why you need to drink all the time.
Yeah, no, I know. I mean,
especially when we do this show.
Oh, 100%. I mean, I literally I was talking to my psychiatrist a couple months ago, and I was like, the Wellbutrin doesn't seem to be working, and she's like, we can use that magnet thing on your brain, and I was like, I'm gonna start drinking again.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Really? They were like,
I might actually try that out. It seemed kind of fun.
What is it called?
Would they turn your head into a theremin?
No, it's called TMS. It's transmagnetic stimulation.
Oh.
And they
It's
use
all the trans stuff now.
You're right, actually.
This sounds like something Neil Brennan does so he can order sweet green. So he has the energy to order sweet green on his phone.
I won't do it now because Neil Brennan does do it. I googled does TMS work, and then a Neil Brennan clip popped up, and I
Of
go,
him talking to Jerry Seinfeld.
yeah, exactly. Of two billionaires talking to each other about being sad.
About being happy.
Yeah. Hey, everybody, we're back with our new favorite sponsor, Ruby's Flowers.
In 2018,
They're in and jammed it down with a big rod.
Dude, could I be the first guy to kill myself with an elephant gun?
That would rule.
Where I stick it in my mouth and I pull the trigger and I disappear.
Yeah.
I vanish in thin
They
air.
don't know what happened. They're like, we think he went to another realm. He became so retarded he disappeared to a different dimension.
So his mom raised him to be a little gay, like a good little boy.
A good little trans. His mom was in wokeness. Tweeted about Hemingway's mom.
It makes
Right,
sense because
yeah.
everyone in his family killed themselves anyway.
Yeah.
So she was like, maybe if I raise him trans.
Hemingway's mom had a big beef with Cat Turd on Twitter.
Yeah, his dad killed himself at 50. His brother like also killed himself. He had like 6 people killing themselves in 4 generations.
Yeah, he joined the family business.
That's called inheritance.
Yeah. Hey, Devin, business is booming. He there's a story also of him with penis sizes. F. Scott Fitzgerald asked him if he had a small penis because his girlfriend told him he did. And then Hemingway took him into the bathroom, looked at his penis, and said, "No, you're fine. That's a fine penis." And that's in.
He was doing this.
Yeah.
I'm lying.
Yeah. Smoking one of those big like cigarettes out of a holder.
Yeah. Those holders they love.
Looking at the Great Gatsby's penis. But yeah, he had a lot of crazy. He was in 2 plane crashes on like 2 consecutive days. He had like dozens of concussions. He had like massive. A lot of it is they think he had CTE because he got like hit in the head a bunch of times. He was drunk, so he'd fall downstairs and just land on his head, crack his skull open. So he like had basically like Junior Seau disease on top of it.
But he just missed the heart.
Yeah, exactly.
He killed himself.
Yeah.
He was also fat, but he never called himself a fat guy. And that always bothered me. Because I'm like, if he's so perceptive,
right?
You ever see a picture of him? He's very, very wide.
It should have been called The Bread Also Rises. He's very fat, folks.
Very good.
Didn't he,
good.
Hemingway,
The dinner bell tolls for thee.
Hey!
didn't he think the CIA?
Yeah, the old man in the seafood restaurant.
Woo! Very good.
Very good. Yeah.
Didn't
You don't
he-
know any of his books?
No, I've heard of those. Not really into puns. Anyway.
Devin's a man of the streets.
Yeah.
Didn't Hemingway say, tell all his friends he's being tracked by the CIA and he heard people on his FBI, heard people on his phone and shit, and everyone's like, shut up, Ernest.
No, literally, you're
Out of your
crazy.
mind.
Yeah.
And then it was true.
They tracked him for like 2 decades because they thought he was a dissident because he lived over in